Although we've been using the Sony Alpha 7S III for our daily shooting, recently we came across the C70, a masterpiece from Canon that has all the potential to be a game changer. With its completely new hybrid design, it started shipping by the end of 2020. Although it's a nice addition to Canon's highly popular C100 lineup, it's almost like the premium Eos C300, but in the body of a Pro DSLR. After spending almost 2 weeks with this beast, let us explain why we think the C70 is the best for indie filmmakers even in 2022. Let's start with the obvious, which is the form factor. Coming from a cinema camera, the Canon Eos C70 does feel unfamiliar. It's designed more like a DSLR and mirrorless camera. The smaller footprint makes it a fascinating offering for veteran cinema shooters, providing them the opportunity to use it in cramped environments as well as run-and-gun situations. At the same time, the small structure makes it perfect for mounting on a gimbal. The build of this camera is also excellent, as you'd expect from Canon. In terms of performance, it doesn't slouch either. At the core, it has the same Super 35 dual-gain output sensor found in the C300 Mark III. The footage we got from the C70 is impressive, especially up to 4K in XFAVC, 422 10-bit. However, the real strength is in slow motion. With the super-fast Digic DV7 processor, it can shoot 4K at 120 FPS and 2K at a whopping 180 FPS in H.264 recording mode. Its dual gain lets you take stunning clips even at a higher ISO, and thus giving you the freedom to shoot in extremely low-light situations. And when it comes to color science, Canon is way ahead of other well-known brands like Sony, Nikon, and others. The C70 is also no exception. We found out that Canon Log 2, Log 3, and HLG provide much more vivid and cinematic colors into your footage than Sony's S-Log. Its built-in mechanical ND filter, with up to 10 stops of neutral density, further improves the video quality. The C70 is also ideal for multicam environment, as it comes with a BNC connector for timecode. 2 mini XLR inputs, on the other hand, provide professional audio recording options for this camera. And for a long time, Canon has led the competition with its dual-pixel autofocus, and the Canon C70 is also stellar in this regard. Besides, it offers enhanced image stabilization with coordinated control to smooth out handheld shots. Let's talk about flexibility too. The C70 is built around the RF mount, which is widely used by the premium EOS R family of the mirrorless camera. This gives indie filmmakers the option to use the finest optics that Canon has ever produced. Even though the mount is not interchangeable, using the EF mount adapter to their existing EF lenses, we were really impressed with the result. That said, this camera isn't perfect either. It can't shoot raw footage, and the price isn't cheap either. And if you want the modularity of the traditional cine cameras, you should be better off with the Sony FX6 or the high-end C300 Mark III from Canon. But then again, you have to consider that the targeted market of the C70 is different. It's built for people looking for a compact body to shoot in confined or fast-paced environments. Even content creators or event videographers planning to shift from a DSLR or mirrorless camera will definitely appreciate the form factor and accessible menus, which are far more welcoming than most cine cameras. So that was all about today's video. And taking everything into account, it is pretty evident that the Canon Eos C70 is a remarkable cinema camera that is best for indie filmmakers. But your opinion may vary. So what do you think? Let us know in the comment section.